Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be making the monolith, which is one of my new SPR builds. It is called the monolith because this entire barrel section looks like one continuous piece. Alright, we'll start with removing the scary handle, changing your upper to the Mark 12 or the M4A1 by Daniel Defense. Then for our lower, we'll use the Radiant Weapons ADAC 15. For our stock, you can use either the MOE Carbine, the MOE SLK, or the Magpul STR. I use the STR for this particular version. Then we'll take the Magpul MOE K2. We'll use the Rise Armaments Blitz for our trigger, and the fire control systems will use the Radiant Weapons. For our bolt, we'll use the Radiant Weapons AR-15 Enhanced Bolt Carrier Group. For our mag, we'll use the PMag M3 with the Aeronox plus 5 PMag extension. For our barrel, we'll use the Excalibur Custom 18-inch Spiral. For our gas block, we'll use the Daniel Defense Mark 12 Low Profile. Then for our barrel, we'll use the CAC Free Float RAS Rifle 12-inch. Then for our coupler mount, we'll use the Gen 3 mounting with the 6-inch suppress shield. Then for our barrel, we'll use the War Comp with the SOCOM 556. We'll color that black. Then for our Picatinny, we'll use the Magpul AFG-2. On top, we'll use a CAC micro front base, and we'll fold that down. And then behind that, we're gonna use a BE. We'll use the BE Meyer Small C1. And then on the sides, we'll use the Daniel Defense 7-inch Picatinnies. And finally, for the charging handle, you can use either the Noveski Love, the Radiant Weapons, or the Battle Arms Rack. And for our scope, we'll use a Badger Ordnance 34mm mount, move that back there. And then on the back, we'll use the 34mm RMR mounts. And on that, you can put the SRO or the RMO6 RMR Type 2 adjustable. And that's all. For ammo, you can use M855 or you could use CBC Defense SAT IP62 grain. So what are my thoughts on the monolith? Out of all the suppressed SPR builds that I've ever made, this one seems the most silent. This is probably because of placebo effect. However, I've found that other people do not hear this thing at all. Even when I'm right beside them, they scramble to and fro to find out where the shot came from, but it's like they never hear it. Maybe it's the ammo I'm using, because I use CBC defense more often with this thing, or copper Novex for some reason. However, I don't really think that should be making a difference because they're still going at high enough velocities at close range. Or maybe people are just really dumb and don't have situational awareness. That's a thing I've found in this game to be very common, and it's really sad, honestly. But yes, this thing is good. Returning to the topic of the gun, this is the first gun where the scope actually does well. Where the Night Force attacker will do properly even at close range. It's just this and my personal SPR build. But that one is more for appearances. This one would be more suitable for performance. It's heavier than your mom. However, it's also pretty good because it's so accurate even with M855. Seriously, this thing is pinpoint accurate. You will know if you missed. If you missed, it's either the sway or it's your human error. Because when I shoot this thing at the range and when I shoot this at the match, after just 25 studs, it goes exactly where I'm aiming. Maybe this is just how M4s are, but I don't think it is because this game lost its zeroing mechanic 2 major updates ago. Plus, the name, it's just called the Monolith. Who isn't scared of the Monolith, whether it's the monolithic suppressor in Modern Warfare 2019 or the monolith in Stalker? There's always something infamous about things named Monolith, and I find that this thing has become infamous among my close friend group because of how every time I use this thing, they all get domed immediately from God knows where. So yes, you should definitely use this. I've said this I think 1,000 times by now for every gun I make, but you should use this thing in particular if you like SPRs. It has the balance of a high mag count, and on the other hand, it also has the accuracy to kill someone from very long ranges. With this thing, you don't really need to lead because if you're using CBC, it's probably going to somehow go through the leg and the torso, causing a instant kill. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you have a good one. P.S. I am looking for people to film a Deadline cinematic. If you'd like to join in, then I would be glad to invite you. The Discord is going to be in the description.